Welcome back to my backyard snack yard on another wonderfully sunny day here in Dorset, England. We're just about to go on holiday for a few days. Well, not really holiday, it's more like a family visit in Denmark. So I'm just coming around trying to water things. And I want to just have a quick look at these because who knows if they'll still be here when I come back. These are my persimmons. Look how big they are. They're really grown. They're doing wonderfully. And I've been so excited to see them this year. It's the first time I've ever had any fruit, the first time it's ever flowered, and at the moment there are 4 fruits left on the tree. There were 5 for ages, but it just lost one a few days ago. And they're just looking so gorgeous. So I really hope they'll be here by the time I get back. There will be lots of rain, or there are at least, there's rain on the forecast, I should say, on the weather forecast. It looks like it could rain. So these guys need to hold on for several more months before they're going to be ripe. So, you know, but I would try to give it a bit of water if needed. There aren't any more. I have been looking for more fruits because, as you could tell, they're quite camouflaged. But there were only those 3 and then one over here on this side. Let me show you. Just down here. That's all for sure. It's quite windy as well today. That also helps dry things out, sadly. But I just wanted to just have a look at the few things that are here, and I'm hoping we'll still be okay by the time I get back. Lots of our apples are ripening very early. You'll see there's quite a bit of damage to some of them. They've just been attacked by all kinds of things and not had sufficient water, so they've not been very happy. But some of them are turning really nice and sweet now already. They're not usually ripe for another month or so, but they have actually, I've been tasting them and they've been tasting very good, and I use them in different ways. I usually would be making lots of apple cider vinegar out of any ones that fall down before they're completely ripe, but I haven't done so yet this year because we're going away. And with apple cider vinegar you need to stay there and stir it every day, so it doesn't do to just leave it all of a sudden. But they are very beautiful looking apples. I think these ones are Cox Orange Pippin. I think so, but it was here when we moved in, and we have actually since planted a Cox Orange Pippin. So if this one is indeed a Cox Orange Pippin, then we have 2. Either way, it's a really sort of delicious apple, this one. Really sort of a little bit perfumey, sweet, and delightful. I would say it's a dessert apple for sure. I didn't do enough thinning, and look at this. Doesn't look very good. I'm collecting the not great ones. I hopefully will make some apple cider vinegar. I've always used it so much when I do. I love making big batches of it, big vats of it. And now that we're here, I wanted to look at our Kiwi Berries, Issai, self-fertile ones. We got lots this year, and they're not quite ripe yet. They usually ripen in September, but it's worth checking because you just never know. This year has been very different to the norm. There are many berries here. And they're so cute and they're really tasty. They're sweeter than regular furry kiwis or hairy kiwis, brown kiwis that we get in supermarkets. And they're miniature, grape-sized, and just adorable. I really enjoy having them. They're also known as cocktail kiwis and baby kiwis. Lots of cute little names because they are super sweet and super cute. So, as I'm not going to be here to water them, I hope they will be okay and that we can pick some when we get home. It would be really sad to have a big fruit drop in our absence. So far they're looking good. So let's see what happens. There really are lots in here. I also have a different kiwi vine I planted down here. It's growing really fast compared to the Issai. It's called a Ken's Red. It's going to have red kiwis, and it's got this really beautiful vine here. It's growing up here quite quickly. So who knows, we might have some Ken's Red in a few years' time. It is. That's a female one, and it needs a male pollinator. And so I have a pollination partner for it over here. Called Prince Jumbo. It's supposed to be a male one, and it's also doing well. These ones are thirsty plants, I must say. So I have been watering him a lot, and he has not grown that much. His tips actually started dying off, so I assume he's just going to start growing up from like this tip down here, and we'll just see how he does. But I have been very conscious of the fact that he gets really thirsty, or they all get really thirsty, all these kiwis, trying to keep them watered. I'm trying to mulch up the area. This area is kind of protected with that ground cover, really pretty ground cover. Not at the moment, but usually it's a bunch of blue flowers, really lovely. And then the other ones, let's have a look. I'm trying to cover them up too. It's just so important. I need to get some mulch down there. Lots of. Oh, I really hope it's going to be okay. I might see if I can put something down here just to keep it going, some kind of watering contraption. We'll have a look and see what we can do. But otherwise, it will be fine. I just don't want it to get too stressed so that it loses all its fruit, because that could happen. But at the moment, it is looking gorgeous, so be thankful for that. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.